Life Daytime Talk Show Chick Chat Special. Yeah. We have so much to unpack with you guys on today. I am your host, Mia Bell Grant.
I'm Tanesha Craig-Stewart.
And I'm Lisa Cook.
And we are so excited to have this moment to chit and chat, and we can't wait to dive in. There's been so much going on in 2024. I mean, you have to stay on social media. Something is happening literally every day, every minute of the day. So we're going to talk about a few things. If you don't know our show, if we want to tell you that we all are women of faith, and we love God and love the church, but the church is going wild and it's on fire. If you haven't paid attention, we have stuff from TD Jakes being swallowed up to swag surfing with William Murphy, which I like to swag surf a little bit. It's a lot happening with the church. It is. What is going on, ladies? We talking about Thomas, Mr. Thomas. That's TD Jakes. If you didn't know, that's Mr. Thomas. What is going on with him? So y'all know his name was Thomas.
No, I didn't.
Yes. Thomas then got swallowed up in some issues. Indeed. What's going on?
I just think it's so sad, that we have what appears to be the church following the world, and I don't know. I have opinions on it, ladies, but
what do you think?
What do y'all think?
Well, I mean, the TD Jakes situation, there's no receipts. So, I mean,
you think right now there's no receipts now.
And to be honest, let me just put this out there. If there are receipts, it is what it is. Repent, ask for forgiveness, and move on. And so, as the church, our focus should be on Jesus Christ and not the man. And so when you focus on the man, like Peter was when he got out the boat to go get Jesus, you're going to sink every time because your eyes need to be focused on Jesus. So to me, if he did it, if he didn't do it.
Okay, so if he was swallowed up, would you still be a member of his church? Lisa?
I mean, kind of like with me.
Yes or no? If Thomas was swallowed up, if he was swallowed up like Jonah,
like she said, I don't follow the man. Okay, I follow the Bible.
I like that.
If he's preaching Bible and he's anointed, I feel like he's anointed. Then that's a whole different thing. I'm not following the man. I'm following Christ. Right. So as long as he's in that Bible, hey.
So Mia, speaking of anointed, another ministry leader who I love is William Murphy. So he got so much backlash on swag surf.
You ain't gotta go to the club now. You can go to the house with this new wine.
It's New Year's Eve. You're in hot Atlanta, and it was just a celebratory moment. Do you think it was a little too secular? But what do you think? You didn't want to swag. You wouldn't be swag surfing on the first row.
So
New Year's Eve, Atlanta.
Let me just say this: it was more than just a swag surfing going on.
Educate us.
When I saw the people, they were dancing to the Beyonce on the altar, like before I let go, with the DJ in the background, and then they was dancing to Danger. Get on the floor. I mean,
shout out to Miss New Year's Eve.
It was a New Year's Eve party in the church.
It was a New Year's Eve party in the church. And so I'm going to ask you, praise and worship leader.
She, go ahead.
Worship leader.
Sip my tea.
So, one thing that we taught, we're supposed to set the atmosphere, right? For Christ, for the King to come in. Do you believe that atmosphere was set for the King to come in to do what he do? Break chains, loose bands.
I think it definitely gives a very watered down version of the Bible. And like you said, like, is this the atmosphere that we're creating? Is this what the standard is, but it's an ongoing debate because he also combated and said that 150 souls came to Christ that day. So it's a discussion. Well, look, it's a chick in the chat tonight, but it is a discussion because it does show the world, okay, is this how Christianity is now? Is this what I expect? Do I expect a soul train line after offering? Like, it's a lot happening. Is this glorifying the King? Is this appropriate? Appropriateness is a big word right now when it comes to Christianity. So it's a lot at stake. It's a lot changing.
Y'all know me too. I mean, I have these opinions, whereas, I'm seeing where with church, I mean, when I look at social media these days, you don't see many pastors even preaching from a pulpit. There's a stage, you know what I'm saying? You see skits, you see different angles, and this is a different generation.
It is.
So you have to reach them differently. My biggest thing was, like you said, he got 150, well, he didn't. Yeah. 150 souls came to Christ. And if that's not our mission, then something is wrong. People may argue about the method, but I mean, even when they were walking it out, he was saying, walk it out in Jesus' name. So, I mean, you just kind of got to look at things overall, and not just in a closed shell. Because if that, a lot of those people could have been a lot of other places, and they were in church.
And that's the biggest thing. So, other things are being exposed all year.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the 150 souls being saved, right? Yeah. So for me, being in the ministry, like really out there preaching, living a lifestyle of holiness, showing people that this is achievable.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do this thing on my own. I do have skeletons in the closet still. Thank God that the blood is locked it up.
Yeah.
But I thank God for grace. And then when when you're moving toward Christ, you should look different, speak different, be different. And so there's supposed to be a transformation. It's a lot of church that's giving inspiration, you see no transformation. So I will rebut the 150 was saved because they were saved under inspiration. You're not going to see a seed of transformation because they were not introduced to Jesus Christ. The Bible says that if I be lifted up, just his name, I'm going to do the drawing, right? I'm going to draw all men to me. So some people, I think that they want to draw people to them, to the church, to the stage, and to the platform. But I'm only saying this too because I saw another video of Mr. Murphy with the communion, and in the background it had Meg Thee Stallion. That's
okay. Now hold on. Now I ain't see the Meg Thee Stallion.
I don't know. I think with everything you can insert different things. Well, maybe they were were drawn by this or drawn by that.
Right.
But the bottom line is they were in church on New Year's Eve. They could have been a lot of different places, and whatever brought them to Christ, they were brought to Christ. So we may be able to say they weren't transformed, but we don't know that. They may not have been, I'm getting what you're saying, but they may not have been transformed. Right. But at the same time, they may have.
So we're talking about exposure from TD Jakes. I mean, there's videos everywhere. It's not in our notes, but our producer missed out on how these worship leaders are fed up. You hear me? These worship leaders are saying, I'm tired of y'all. Y'all broke. Literally. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all don't want to lift y'all hands. It's going crazy.
I get dreadful every time it's time to worship with y'all because y'all don't bring nothing to the table. I don't need none of y'all. I love everyone in here. I love everyone. I don't need not any one of y'all in here at all. Y'all don't do nothing for me but look at me while I'm singing anyhow. Y'all a bunch of boring, dead people. And I swear to God, I swear on everything I love. If it don't change, y'all not gonna see any benefit from the Lord.
So it's like the church, what are we doing? Church, the musicians tired, the praise leaders tired. It's so much going on. So it's like you said, on one side of it, is it performance? Is it a stage? What are we really displaying to the world about Christianity? So I don't know what's going to happen. It's only January, but it's a lot of exposure going on.
Well, Well, it just brings me to the next topic. Is 2024 really the year of exposure?
I think so.
Because you got all types of things coming out the closet. Before you guys got here today, I was telling the producer, I mean, if something came out on me, I'm just go ahead and tell the truth. Because after I tell the truth, and I apologize, and we don't understand the true thing of it, repentance. When we say repentance, people are like, oh, that's just a word, like I'm sorry. No, repentance means that I'm turning from that, whatever that way is, and I'm really trying to go into the narrow. So let's talk about Club Shay Shay.
I love it. I love Club Shay Shay.
With Miss Cat Williams.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
Talk about Cat Williams. Cat Williams said that this is going to be the year of exposure. He said, whether it's TD Jakes, Diddy, or whomever, there will be exposure this year. How do you guys feel about that interview?
He put it out there bad. He put it out there bad. And it's like, it's funny to me because nobody's come back and said, well, no. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of quiet. Yeah, so it's like, oh, this boy done took all our business and put it in the street.
He did.
But yeah, that was good.
But the power of social media.
Yes.
Social media went and found receipts to show that Cat Williams was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yes, and then too, like she said, there wasn't many rebuttals to him, but he was apparently responding to years and years of interviews from Steve Harvey and different celebrities that had spilled some different tea about him over the years. So I wonder what made him say, this is it. I'm tired of it. But yeah, he was actually responding to different videos that had been said about him and jokes, and he said, it's my time.
He just tongue so long and he had some cognac.
And he was good.
He just let loose
on that couch.
But he said, now look, Shannon, like you done had these people before me.
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Ricky Williams and all of them. Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams come on and he lied, and then you had Steve Harvey come on and he lied on me. He said, I'm gonna clear my name up. Let me just clear my name up.
Yeah.
He was like, look, if I would have went on any other, I could have went on any other place and spilled this tea, but I wanted to come here because Shannon, you give me such a safe space. You give these people a safe space.
I like that.
And what did you guys think about Cat Williams when he said that the truth does not need motivation?
Oh no.
He said that the truth doesn't need a motivation. Brother with the preacher, he said there are many with Christ. He said there's either God's side or the other side.
Right.
I said, go ahead.
Come on,
go ahead.
But he said some good things. He did.
He definitely said some great things, and like I believe, like with that particular episode, it had like 40 million views in a week.
Yes, that was one of his biggest, if not his biggest show to date. So,
and
it's funny because Shannon Sharp is more of an athletic type.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But this show,
awesome.
This show would probably make him legendary.
Yeah,
I think he's right. His podcast is made number one right after that interview. And he didn't even think that interview was gonna be good. It was gonna be it. He thought the other ones were gonna be it, but that one, I said,
all in January.
Go ahead, Cat Williams. I like the energy. Big energy. Little big energy.
That's Kelly being. Kelly go missing, then she come back alive, then she unalive, and then she come back. You know Kelly be missing on the internet.
You say that, but that's
she really. We thought Kelly had went to glory when she had COVID. So y'all don't remember.
I remember that.
You know Kelly Price went to glory twice. And then she came with the video in the dark. What's up with Kelly?
I'm asking y'all what's up. Kelly says she's not telling her story for free either. So check that.
And she said Sunday best. What she said about Sunday best?
She said she was responding to a comment.
Yes,
and they were like, aren't you the judge from Sunday's best? Like you should have a little bit more and I don't kind of want to say what she said back.
Yeah.
She was like, she was kind of like the only integral person.
Yes, on the show.
On the show. She said she wasn't playing with other boys, and she
wasn't messing with somebody.
Nobody's husband.
Oh my goodness.
She had a lot to say.
Wow.
Allegedly, yeah. And
but she waiting to get paid. She not gonna just give you the tip for free.
She's saying giving you the game
She not giving you the game for free.
Yeah.
And she saying her daddy is a pastor. What she saying?
Yeah, she said her dad was a pastor. She said they had pastors, you know.
Yeah, pastors and teachers in the family and.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
and there was only so many judges, so on Sunday.
So you can
there was only so many, but 3 or 4.
Wasn't there a meme out though where a guy kind of went off? He was a contestant and he went off on a few of them.
Can I say something? Kimbrell. Yes. I want to let y'all know this. I think it is very rude and disrespectful for y'all to be up here laughing like that because I use my rent money and everything, and for y'all to be sitting up here disrespectful like that and laughing, that is so wrong.
Okay, if I told the truth, I made my decision while you were singing, and the laughter was not toward you. Okay, you had the attention of the person who was talking to you. That's where your attention should have been.
It was.
So, and she tried
Kimbrell, I've been stopped liking you since last year when you told me knowing you wasn't even listening.
And you know what?
Kiara, I love you. Donnie, I love you too. Yolanda, I love you. The reason why I came back is because of the simple fact you told me I like your voice. I'm looking very forward to seeing you next year. God is with you. You are anointed, and because of you is the reason why I came back.
I heard some things in your voice that are really, really good. Make sure you audition next year.
People get nervous and stuff, but I'm letting y'all know I'm Dennis Christopher Brigham, and I'm going to be somebody, and this not going to stop me.
He felt he was being wrong because they were kind of snickering, you know, that's all kind of off topic, but they were kind of snickering while he was performing.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
He just went in, you know, it was like, you know, I like you anyway. And I'm like, wow.
Listen to your music anyway.
Right. Yeah.
This is the year of exposure, y'all.
Is it?
Only January. I mean, what's going to happen next month? And well, this month's not even done yet. It's so much every day.
Well, that has
so much
some
every day.
allegations come out this month.
Right.
Pastor Keon's wife, Shirley O'Neal,
Saying she
been
tricking
interviewed.
people off.
What?
She a sugar mama.
Where have I been?
Shirley been tricking people off. Yeah, she ain't always been a first lady. She's been first lady for 3 days.
Right.
I mean, she didn't change her life, but I just saw that. A good gentleman said he was taken well taken care of.
I said, y'all keep y'all.
Well, when the well run dry, you gotta.
One thing 2024 taught me is to do it by myself.
Look, that man is mad. That man is mad. Yes, I saw that. Yes,
So like affairs or what?
no, I mean she used to her little slicky.
He said she paid him $50,000.
Took care of him. Him and the dogs and the kids and the yard.
No, it was her side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but saying he was on payroll.
Okay.
He was on payroll.
And again, we don't have receipts.
Right.
We just have a he said, he said, and then whatever. So
Exposure.
Exposure. What you got for us, Lisa? What you got for us?
Let's talk a little bit about the color purple. The color purple.
Yes.
The musical came out this year in a monumental way, especially for Black women. What do y'all think about it? There was a lot of controversy behind the film itself. People didn't even like that it was a musical.
They didn't know. Yep.
I
They
think
didn't know
they
it was a
do.
musical.
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's so weird to me. I'm like, you know, your mind has to evolve a little bit.
A little bit.
To follow a musical.
I think they got so caught up in wearing purple and crazy.
They was going to the Renaissance, purple Renaissance.
Right.
That's all they was just dressing
So
up.
I don't even think that they knew that they was
didn't
going
know.
to find
They
tickets to
didn't
go
know.
sit in the musical.
Exactly.
No.
And the biggest thing was, you know, when it came out about the filming conditions and stuff like that.
That's
What are y'all thinking on that?
I think that if it was a different set of cast, I think that they would have rolled out the money. I mean, they had the budget to
Yes.
do the right thing
Absolutely.
about these actors, and I think that they need to be held accountable. So if it's Oprah, if it's whomever, pay the people. Let them have better conditions. Like, you wouldn't have did that to other counterparts that was there to make that film. So, I mean, if Taraji was like, hey, I didn't have a driver, I didn't have a security, like, come on, y'all. Like, we can't do that. Like, if we don't look out for our own, and I'm saying our own because it was the color purple, and roll out the red carpet for our own, you know what I'm saying? So how do you think other people are going to value these actresses now and actors now if you didn't value them? You get what I'm saying? So,
well, Oprah said it wasn't her fault, and she didn't know. And once she found out, I'm just giving you the other side, because you didn't get the sob story. Yes. But Oprah says her hands are clean. And then once she did find out, she was able to write that check, handle the business. But like she said, there was a lot of drama between her and Taraji, and they went off of body language with all those interviews, all those photo shoots. And you can see Oprah purposely moving over, like we've done before at parties and church and wherever else. If you see Sister So-and-so, you're going to move over to the left. So you saw that throughout their tour. During their movie tour. So that is what was interesting to me, because I'm happy she's speaking out, because everybody was so anti-Monique when she spoke out. So now you have Taraji who's a little bit more personable to our community. There are people saying, you know what, I think I believe her.
But the thing is just like, for like Monique or whatever, like, you gotta let people be them. And so if she's telling you or saying, hey, this is what's happening to me, you listen. We can't listen to one person over the other person.
But we do that.
We do, because we have certain, we judge people, or we have a certain value of somebody else's opinion. But now you have Taraji saying the same thing that Monique said.
Years ago. Right.
Or do we think that it kind of put a damper on the coming out of the movie itself, and will it really make a change, you know?
I like that Taraji.
Don't be like Boosie now. What do you call Taraji? Oh my God. He mispronounced that woman so bad. I know we're going to talk about Boosie in a second, but he called that woman something, and everybody's like, oh, messed her name up. But Taraji. Taraji.
I think that, you know, I think that that's a moment that you can't get back, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if she felt like she had to speak her mind, I mean, kudos to her, because that was an opportunity for folks to listen. But I mean, why she didn't get an Oscars nomination? Did she not?
Nah,
I mean, the other girl did for the
I don't even want to talk about that.
And I think about it is Taraji is a big star.
Yes,
she is. I think maybe the timing was off a little bit. Maybe she shouldn't have done it during this, because I didn't take it as, I mean, people were making up the whole her and Oprah thing, you know, and Oprah was like, I'm thinking we cool, you know, or whatever.
Oprah is a billionaire. She don't see, I can imagine just being in Oprah's world. Like, she probably doesn't even feel people mad at her, or you're in this big billionaire world, you know, and like she said, she didn't know about the conditions. She probably didn't. Like,
but see, I don't even think it was specific to the color purple. I think that she's saying in my career,
in her experience,
threatened to quit.
Right.
Yeah. So she was just fed up in my opinion.
I think that was the last, like your grandma said, that was the last straw.
That was
it. Camel's back.
Like, why should she do, like you say, Oscar-worthy work and not be getting paid like her counterpart?
Viola Davis. I think she went to the same school that Meryl Streep went to. Like,
their whole background is identical.
It's identical, and Meryl Streep makes this in Viola.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's fair.
I think there needs to be some changes made.
There definitely
needs to be some changes.
Definitely.
And hopefully that precipitates that. And let's talk a little bit about Boosie.
Oh, he was calling her Taji. Now I remember.
Taji.
Taji. He made a statement regarding the movie and the lesbian scene between Taraji and Fantasia. Let's talk about it.
Well, isn't that in the book though?
I thought so too.
Yeah, that part is in the book.
It's in the Alice book.
I think it pretty much followed the movie and the book to me.
I mean, it is. And if you like if you're not a true fan of Color Purple, you know what I'm saying? So the version that you saw the first time, you were like, oh, that's it. But we already know that the movie is always a different version than the book, but you got to go back to the book.
Yeah.
So I don't think that people really understood what they were going to go see. They were just hyped up. Like, this
let me put my purple on, like you said. They all look like Prince. They just were caring about going and looking like Prince and the Color Purple.
You know how we do it.
And then going after church, y'all did all these private screenings, didn't even know where he was going. And then you put your little cheering there, and I think that's what Boosie was saying.
I think, to be fair to him, he was like, I thought my daughter there, man. And
he didn't.
I didn't want her to see that, so we just walked out.
Okay, bro, but it was in the regular movie. Like there was an insinuation that they had. I don't know. People.
He probably didn't see that.
He probably, and you know, just being a parent, you just want to have, you know, cover your kid. And again, like you were saying at the beginning, like we see this stuff, but we don't know that it's not kid appropriate sometimes. You know,
well, figure that out before the movie.
There were some other people that had a few negative opinions about the movie, but like you said, you didn't know it was a musical once. I mean, people, that singing and dancing, it's a musical.
And you didn't read the book.
You didn't read.
What about the kiss between Regina Bassett and
Angela Bassett
and Regina
King,
when she got the Oscar?
She should have been celebrated. Like that should have been a big moment. That should have been. We should have saw that up and down.
Now that did surprise me. That was a little surprising.
Yeah. What, the kids?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Let me tell y'all something.
Don't come now. If I win something, please don't kiss me on no lips.
I wouldn't kiss you on your lips.
Well, I'm saying.
But when I see my cousins,
no, that's not my cousin.
Now, then I kiss them. But hold on, I kiss them on the lips. That's just what we do in our family. That's just what we do. I think that people read certain things, but if you my girlfriend, I might kiss you. I mean, depending on how long we've been friends, I might say, oh, I love you, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. I just don't see why people make such lines out of molehills. It's just not. I mean, and that was
so you don't think? Okay, so you saying that it's okay?
What was the implication? That they were lesbians? Come on now.
You know how we are. But Boosie got mad that they kissed in the Color Purple.
Yeah, but that's Boosie.
So now, so Mia, you get excited. You win an award. You kissed your sister and cried because you got excited.
Well, I mean, you never know what you're gonna do in a moment when you just up and adrenaline and running and they like,
don't kiss me, Mia. Look, y'all don't kiss me because I wouldn't. I can't. I promise. You know how I act when things happen. Surprises don't surprise me. No.
Me, I'm gonna be sitting there like me. I'll be rolling on the floor like
that. But it was an innocent moment. It was an innocent moment. But we just live in a day and age that people just take everything.
So, and
they take it all to the next extreme.
That's the thing about social media. It'll take this little thing and blow it up to something that's bigger than what it really is.
And I just hate that because that was her moment.
That was a beautiful moment.
We all know that Angela should have been at her
Oscar. Yeah, she definitely should have.
Deserved that.
Sound like Christina Aguilera and Pink in the Britney Spears situation.
Well, that was something different.
That was playing. Yeah, that kiss was playing.
Yeah,
Christina said it took away from my moment.
yeah, because her and Britney did. Y'all practiced before the show. Look like to me. If I was Christina, I'd have been looking great. We didn't practice this.
Girl, why did you?
We didn't practice this. So that was playing. That was something. She done went old school. No, I'm about 8 years old. No, I'm playing. Sneaking to watch MTV.
Oh my God, y'all! This show has been totally great.
Yes. And it's only January.
It is only January.
And I love Chick Chat, y'all.
Yes, we can let down our hair and just talk about these controversial topics and what's out there.
What's trending?
Culture. Yes, so we just pray that 2024 hold up better than the relationships that would happen in 2023.
I don't know. If Cat Williams is the preview to 24, we can only go higher and swag through it. Swag surf through it. Tanesha. Nigga don't want to swag surf, but we gonna swag surf. I'm Tanesha Craig-Stewart.
I'm Lisa Cook.
And I'm Mia Bell Grant.
See you
next time.